Okay, good morning everyone. So today we are going to use the rhinoceros subdivision modeling to finish the goldfish model. So let's get started. First thing is we need to import the reference image. So please go to command, type in picture. You can choose in the top view and the side view. So basically, first thing is I will import the side view. So here is the side view. You can change the property of this image. So for example, I want to make this one become grayscale. So just choosing the image, go to the property, textures, material, and then you can change the transparency right here, and also turn this one into grayscale. Since this one is a side view, so let's rotate this image to 90 degrees. Okay, so now we have this one. For the top view, let's do the same things. So let's go back to the command bar, type in picture. Again, choosing top view. And draw the type view, put them here. But for these two reference image, I didn't catch them by scale. So probably you have to rescale this one based on the photo which you have. So let's try to put them together. Just using move tool right here. Move them, put them into the same position, and then hold on your shift key. Remember to turn on the gumbo. Scale your picture down. Alright, so just like this. Make them more or less fit with each other. Probably, yeah, I think it's pretty much down. Alright, so also for this one, you have to turn this one into grayscale and reduce the transparency. Make this one transparent, probably 50%. So it's pretty much down. If you want, you can also import the front view, but I think right now it's pretty much down. So let's choosing both of them. I prefer you guys put them into a target layer, so I will choosing layer 2. Select both of them, right click on the layer, change object layer, and lock them down so that you will not touch them anymore. So the next thing is, let's go to the subdivision tools. For this time, we are going to using subdivision modeling, which means that basically all the technique we used before probably we will not using for this time. This time will be a brand new modeling technique. So let's try it out. First things, please go to subdivision tools and create a subdivision box. Then choosing this one, let's go to the top view. Put this model in the center of the reference image. So let's move using move tool on the command bar. Move them more or less in the center, probably right here. It doesn't have to be exactly the same or very precise, but more or less it has to fit your reference image. Okay, so now once you have, please go to the front view. And also you can use in this reference model. That's the one which I copied from the final model, which I did before. So for this one, you can copy this one to here as a reference. Anyway, let's put the model here and start to do the modeling. For subdivision modeling, it's very like clay modeling. So you can just using the vertex and the edge to control the shape. And if you want to have more vertex to control, then just extrude or cutting your box into multiple segments. But first things before we do that, well, I want to make this one become a symmetry model. So I only have to do one side, and for the other side, I can just directly copy them to another side. So how can we do that? Let's go to top view. Choosing this model and place using this function, reflect subd object. Choosing one point, choosing the middle point, and create a mirror plane. Right? Hold on your shift key and create a mirror plane. Once you finish, then click a point as on the side to keep. So which usually I would choosing the other side, probably uh, this one, okay? And finally, snap to the reflection plane. Usually for this part, you can just press enter and keep moving. So basically, the light gray color will be the modeling side, and the deep gray color will be the freezing part. So you don't have to model this way, you only have to model this part, and all the things you did right here, it will reflect it to the other side. Alright, so now let's turn this one into back view. It will be better for me to model. Okay, so now let's go to this view, and please go to the wireframe mode. So the rest of the things is that we have to make this box become the shape of the fish body. So how can we do that? First things, well, obviously this shape doesn't have enough segments, so we have to extrude more. So please, let's go to shading mode, hold on your shift and control key, hold on your shift and control key, I'll be right here, choosing the face, right here. Once you click the shift and control key, you can select a sub-object, including the edge or face. So once you choosing them, probably extrude one time. Remember, you have to select the middle dot in the arrow. Then extrude again 2 times. For this one, I will extrude 3 times. So basically, make this box has 5 segments. Once you finish this part, well, let's go to the wireframe mode and press F10 to turn on the control vertex. Or you can go back to here, standard, show object control point, or this one. Both of them can work. For this one, the points will stick on the object. For this one, the point vertex will go outside the object. So probably let's use this one. So let's start to do the modeling. Basically for this part, you just move the vertex and move them, put them to the appropriate positions. Alright, so now we have the side view. But also you have to change the top view. So let's go to the top view. This part has to be smaller, and this part can be fatter, bigger. Okay, and also you can see, when you model in this part, another side will change as well. Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so it looks nice, but we also have to change the front view. So obviously it doesn't look like this way, it's not a fish shape. So let's take a look. Basically this part has to be declined a little bit. So let's go back to here. Hold on your shift and control key, select the edge. Alright, and move them down. For this one as well, move them down. And also you can move them inside. So you will make your fish looks more realistic and more fit to our final target. Alright, so I think for this part is pretty much done. So the next things we are going to do is to create the crease in the fish head. So how can we do that? In order to do that, we have to increase more segment, but we cannot use extrude anymore. So how can we do that? Let's go to subd tools. Usually, if you want to increase more segment, we can use in this way. Insert subd edge loop or insert subd ring. Both of them can work. let's try to using the first one. Using your left mouse button to click this one and choosing the position that you want to insert an edge. Let's choose this one, press enter. And you can drag and choosing the position you want, click, and you will insert an edge. Let's do that again, press enter, and you can keep repeating the last command you did. So let's choose an edge right here, enter, and then put the edge. Okay, so now we have. So once we have this one, let's go back to the back view. The things we are going to do is create well, fish head right here. So actually it's pretty simple. Let's just make this one smaller. So let's move this one down and also move this one, go inside a little bit, and choosing all of them, move them forward. So now you will have the crease right here. Also, if you want to that work also on this part, we can also make this part probably a little bit smaller. So let's move the vertex inside so you can see now we have the fish head. Also, the fish head is not a linear or vertical shape, so we can move them a little bit, well, just like this. Move them forward a little bit, change the shape, change the typology and geometry. So now you can see, well, it looks more realistic. Okay, so now we have the fish head. So if you want to make this one more obviously, for example, like make the border more sharp, well, we can choose in the edge right here. So hold on your shift and control key, select the edge. Alright, select the edge and go to here, add crease. And once you add the crease, you can make the border more sharp. But sometimes it will become too sharp, so probably it's not a good idea. But well, really depend on your model. So probably I will keep like this and move this one a little bit back. And also choosing the border right here, make this part bigger. Alright, so that's the result. Probably this one can be fatter, just a little bit. Alright, so now we have this. So the next part we are going to do is to make some detail of the fish head, including the mouth. So how can we do that? First things, I'd like to insert one more edge right here. So let's using insert subdivision edge loop. Choosing the edge right here. Click enter and insert one more edge. Alright? Go to the back view, choosing the vertex, and move them inside. Alright? So now we have something like this. So next things we are going to do is to create the mouse. So how to create the mouse? Basically for the mouse part, you can take a look of my reference model. The mouse part is just like we have to extrude a little bit of this area. So how can we do that? We have to create one more segment right here. So in a horizontal way. So let's choosing insert subdivision edge loop, choosing the border right here, enter, and drag, create one more edge in this area. Alright, so now we have. For sure we have to arrange a little bit because right now the vertex is a little bit messy. You can press tab key and go to the original polygon shape and I will start to do some arrangement because usually if you always working on the mirror mode or smooth mode, well, your geometry will come to very chaotic. So it's better for you to go back to here sometime. Otherwise, usually your geometry would turn to very messy. All right, anyway, let's try to organize them and go to tab key, see the result. This part is a little bit weird because right now the shape right here looks pretty messy. But in the sub mode, it looks fairly okay. Alright, so let's just keep like this. Probably let's move this one up a little bit. Alright? Okay. So now we have this. So the things we are going to do is to choose in the face right here. let's hold on Shift and Control key, choosing the face, probably these two. And remember the extrusion. If you want to do the extrusion, you have to select the middle dot in the center of the arrow. So extrude, alright? And also choosing the face right here. For this time, let's just move them inside. So now we have the mouth. So the rest of the things is just about to adjust the shape. So let's start to do that. So for the shape, it can go out a little bit, and also for these two edges, they can get more closer to each other. Okay, probably something like that. Let's take a look. Okay, but right now the fish mouth looks so huge. I think it's a little bit funny. So I want to insert one more edge. Probably right here. Press enter. Increase one more edge. So if you create more edge or more vertex, which means you have more controlling for your model. So right now I already have enough, so we can for this part, for this area, it will not be affected by the point of this part. So anyway, let's try to make the mouse smaller. Probably in this way. Okay, looks nice. Also, let's choose in the face. I want to extrude one more time. Make them bigger, more deeper. Alright, so just like this. Probably no, it's too complicated. Let's finish this part first. So anyway, right now I have the mouse right here, so let's try to arrange them. Okay, just like this. So I think that's it. If you want to create one more edge right here, but now we don't have this kind of linear edge, how can we do that? For now, this kind of situation, we have to use an insert subdi edge ring. So using right mouse button to click, choosing the edge, but this time these are the horizontal edge. Press enter and you can create the edge in this part. Okay, so that's how it works. Again, let's turn on the vertex or turn on the control point right here. So this one, change the positions. For the subdivision modeling, basically, there's nothing special. It's just about how we can use in the how you can use in the vertex controlling and to get the shape you want. So just follow this idea and you can get the and adjust your shape gradually, and in the end you will get the appropriate shape. Okay, right now it looks fairly okay, but this part probably is too well, too flat. Alright, I will stay like this, otherwise it will become too complicated. Probably move this one a little bit up and make this one wider and bigger. Move this one forward. Alright, so now I have. So the next things we're going to do is to create the eye hole just like this one. So very easy. Choosing Shift and Control key and hold select at least two face. Alright? Select two face. And then remember, extrude, you need to select the middle dot. So extrude one time, two times. And we can make this hole a little bit smaller using gumbo. And hold on Auto key and you can make the object smaller in all the different directions. Right? So now we have. And also we have to change the shape. Let's go to the shading mode. It will be easier for you to control. So let's choosing the vertex right here. Move them down. And make the eye hole look like a circular shape. Okay, so now we have the eye holes. Let's move this one up a little bit. Okay, so pretty much done. So now we have the fish head. So for the rest, the part is very easy. I think right now this fish is a little bit too fat, so I want to make them a little bit thinner. So choosing the edge right here and move them inside. Okay. All right. So that's it. Let's turn off the vertex. You can press F11 or just using your right mouse button to click and you can turn off the vertex. So how about the fish eye? Very easy. Let's just go to subdivision tools and create a sphere. Hold on your shift key and you can draw a sphere. Right? Where is that? Let's do it again. Right here. This is the sphere. If you think it's too huge, well, we can scale it down later. Anyway, let's put the fish eye on the right positions and scale this one down. Okay, scale this down. So now we have the fish eye, and just mirror this one to the other side. Well, now we have. So the next part is about the fish fin and the fish tail. For these two things, actually, it's pretty simple. So let's just quickly finish that. First thing is about the fish fin. We have to use an extrusion to extrude the fish fin. How can we do that? Right now the upper face is too huge. So let's just use an insert sub the edge loop, this one. Choosing the edge right here. Press enter. And then select the position 1, probably right here. Okay, so now we have. But still this one is a little bit too huge and also it makes up the face right here. So probably it's not a good idea. Let's do that again. For this time, I won't using this one. For this time, I would like to using this. Insert point to mesh or subd. Let's choose this one. Click the mesh, and you will temporarily turn your mesh into the original shape. So let's choosing the vertex and choosing the face which we want to create. Probably something like this. Alright, probably like this. Once you finish, remember all the vertex, it's better for you to put them into the point for this kind of shape. How do you say that? The idea is that it's better for you to have the 4-side polygon or at least a 3-side polygon. Don't make the flow point like, okay, I create right here or right here. All the points have to be continuously connected by the lines. So that's the principle for subdivision. Otherwise, your geometry will be very, very messy. Also, it's not good for making animations. Alright, anyway, once you finish, press enter. So you will get the appropriate shape as far as you can see. And also, you can see well, nothing has been broken. So anyway, right now we have the face. Let's choosing the upper face right here, and I'd like to extrude them. Probably we can move them down first, because right now this part is too high. So let's move them down, move them down. So choosing the face right here, and extrude. One time, two times, three times, probably four times. Alright? Now let's go to the side view, go to the wireframe mode, and you can turn on the control point. So the rest of the part, just like what we did before, the rest of the part is just about to change the shape. Very easy. Alright, so now we have a rough shape like this. So let's go back to the 3D mode and take a look. So I think this one looks fine, but some part is too fat. So I want to make them more thin compared to before. So let's try. Hold on Shift and Control key, select the face right here and move them inside. Alright, and also right here, let's do the same trick. Press 0 and move them inside. And also, I think this part has to be, you need to have a more strong transition. So let's using this one again, choosing the face right, choosing the edge right here, and press enter, and create one more edge on the top. So now you can see the edge become more sharp than before. All right. Okay. I think it's pretty much now for this part. So the next things we are going to do is to create more detail right here. So how can we do that? Very easy. Usually just using extrude. So choosing the face, hold on Shift and Control key, and you can choose in the face, and then using extrusions. Well, for this part, well, something wrong here because it's too thin. So when we extrude, well, it's broken. Anyway, let's try to extrude one more time and make this one smaller. Move them inside, something like that. Well, it doesn't look good, probably because they right now they are this shape has been twisted too much. Well, you can see if we turn into the original shape, this one has been turned twisted too much. So okay, that's okay. Let's just try to extrude this area. I think this part will be better. Extruding and extrude for one time and two times. Alright. It looks okay, but still twisted a lot. Alright, anyway, I will insert one more edge right here. So let's choose in this part and press enter. Create one more segment. So as far as you can see, once I input one more segment here, this part has been twisted a lot. So which means probably for this part, well, before that we really twisted all the object too much. Alright, so let's adjust a little bit, make this part more smooth. And then let's go to here. Okay. Alright, so now we're using Gumbo to reorganize them and push them back to the flattened positions. Okay, so now the next thing is let's try to create some patterns on the surface geometries. It's using shitty mode, choosing the face right here, and using extrusions. 1 times, 2 times. Okay, looks fairly okay. So for this one, we can scale this down and also change a little bit about the geometry shape. Okay, and that's for this part I don't need that, so you can just directly select the edge and delete. For this part as well, we can just directly delete. And if you think this part is too sharp, then let's just move them far away from this one. So once you finish, you can go to the render mode to see the result. So basically, now we have created a pattern on this part. So for the rest of the part, it's pretty much the same. For this one, I would do that again. So let's choose in the face right here and extrude 1 times, 2 times, and make this one. Hold on Shift key, scale down this one. Alright, and also, I think for all the face here, we can just choose in the face. And scale them down. Don't select the vertex, okay? Alright, so now we have the vertex, we have the face only, and let's move them out a little bit. And again, I don't need this one, so let's choose in the edge right here, simply delete them. So now we have the the patterns. So if you want to make the pattern more sharp, then let's just move the vertex more close to each other. And I want to make them more thin, so let's just flatten them. Once you finish, go back to the render mode and take a look. Alright, so now we have this one, so let's go to the fishtail. The fishtail, very easy. Let's just choose in the face right here, and then again extrude 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And right now the shape is weird because this part we have too many edge. So we can simply we can merge the edge together. So how can we do that? Well, let's try. First thing is, I'd like to select an edge right here. Alright, including this part, I don't need so many edges. I just simply delete them. But if I just simply delete them, this face become 5-side polygon. It's not a good thing. So for this time, we are going to merge the vertex together. That's using this option, stitch mesh or subdivision or vertex. Let's choose this one. So we have to merge the vertex together. So let's turn on the control vertex, and then let's go to here, choosing stitch. Let's choosing the vertex. I want to merge them together. So let's choosing. So you can drag and to the target point. Okay, and click. So now they have been merged. So that's the trick to merge the vertex together. You can also merge the edge together, up to you. So right now I have I only have all these vertex. Let's move them inside and move this one outside a little bit. Okay, and also for this one it becomes 5-side polygon. So that's using this. Sorry, not this one. This one. And for this time, we are going to create one more segment right here. Press enter. So now we have everything is continuously, and the typology looks nice. So I think we need two more segments. So let's choose in the face and extrude 1 times, 2 times. So now we have. Let's go to the side view. and go to the wireframe mode, and now we can start to manipulate the shape. So let's just move them up. So just like this. And for this one, let's move them down. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, looks fairly okay, but I think for this part we can extrude one more time. So let's just select the face right here. Sorry, select the face right here and extrude one more time. And don't forget to adjust the typology, otherwise it will look pretty weird. Alright, so now we have pretty much done. So the next thing we are going to do is to create a pattern just like what we did before. What happened to here? Why is something extend? Alright, so just like this. So now let's create a pattern. Let's choose in a face. Okay, and don't select the vertex. Hold on Ctrl key and you can do the deselections. Extrude. One times and scale down. Two times. Scale down. For this one as well, let's select the face right here. Extrude. One time. Two times. And don't forget to scale them down. Let's redo that again because I forget to scale them down. Choosing the face right here. Extrude one time and scale them down. Extrude two times and scale down. Alright, so now we have the pattern. A little bit messy, not very good, but anyway, that's the principle. You can do better by yourself. Extrude one time, scale down. Extrude two times, scale down. Alright, so now we have. So now let's start deal with the typology. We can delete the face, the edge right here. Just simply choosing Shift and Control key, select the edge. And also I think the face right here is a little bit messy, so I want to reorganize them. Don't make anything intersected, that's very important. Okay, let's go to render mode. Well, the shape right here doesn't look very good, but I think I will stop right here. Otherwise, if I want to do the adjustment, well, it will take forever. So I will just stop right here, but you get the idea. And about the side fin, basically you don't have to use extrusion, just create one more new box. And then start your modeling, just follow the same principle. And once you finish, pull them inside, insert the side fin inside, and arrange them, rotate them, put them into the appropriate positions, and it will be done. Okay? So that's the idea about how to create the fish. So once you finish like all of them and Ctrl G, make a group, and also you can turn them into block. Usually I prefer you guys to turn them into block. One more thing is, right now they are still under the mirror mode. So if you want to turn off the mirror mode, let's just go to here and using right mouse button to click and you will turn off the mirror mode. Okay, so this is the way to modeling the goldfish. So please try to finish this part by yourself. For the rest of the part, I think it just takes time to adjust. And I believe for all of you can do a good job. Alright? So see you next time.